So if you're anything like me, ever since the ARRMA Mojave 4S was released about a month ago from ARRMA, you've probably been refreshing YouTube, looking for reviews nonstop. Even though, as soon as I saw the trailer from ARRMA, I knew I had to buy one. And a few weeks later, my ARRMA Mojave 4S arrived. And ever since then, it's been sitting in a box in my office, waiting to be driven. Now, if you saw in the last video, you'll know that I have a track in my backyard, but I think this thing will do much better over at RC Madness on their 8-scale dirt track. I just wanted to start this video at my house and show you the difference in size between the ARRMA Mojave 6S, the ARRMA Mojave 4S, and the ARRMA Senton 3S BLX. Now, I'm not sure if it shows up too well on camera, but there is definitely a huge difference between the ARRMA Senton 3S and the brand new ARRMA 4S Mojave. It's a little bit smaller than the 6S, but as you can see here, it fits right in between the 3S and 6S models, and this thing looks like it's built to bash, and I'm super excited to drive it over at RC Madness. I do want to take off the body so you can see a up-close comparison between the three. And as you'll see, this new 4S model is completely redesigned, and it looks a lot different than both the 3S and the 6S models. It does take some inspiration from both, but I'm not going to go too deep into this. I want to get the B-roll going, and we want to head over to RC Madness and get this thing on the track. So let's go. We got massive 7600 milliamp hour 4-cell. We're getting this thing dirty right away. It's pretty windy out here at RC Madness. 8-scale season is done for the year. So this track has been neglected for a little bit. Oh, great air control actually there. So this thing, let's hit this jump big. So smooth. Oh my God, this onboard footage is going to be nuts. Oh, deep puddle there. I would say this thing drives very similarly to the Mojave, less like the ARRMA Senton. This thing has a ton of weight to it, even with the composite chassis. Oh, it's plenty fast. Oh, it's so smooth.
Nice.
This is definitely the perfect size short course truck. Sometimes you have the Mojave and you don't want to take it out just because it's so big. You gotta get 2 batteries. Ooh, ooh, big crash there. I think we lost the 360. See if we can find the 360 camera. Here it is. This thing got yeeted. Ooh. Seems to be in one piece though. Still recording. Let's go put it back on. All right, so 1 battery packed down. I got 2 more left. And I definitely want to see what underneath this looks like. Ooh. So that's the issue that a lot of people were getting. The body gets stuck on there when you run it in sandy and dirty conditions. Let's see if I can get this thing off.
Five minutes later.
All right, so 1 battery down, and this thing isn't too dirty on the inside. This mud guard protector thing works really well. All the dirt gets kind of trapped on the inside there. I'm definitely gonna have to remount these holes here for the body. But other than that, it is about 35, 40 degrees out. It is freezing. I don't know if you can hear the wind or not, but this thing's handling pretty well. I'm gonna put another battery in it and give it some more. So here is back on the bench. I brought it home, threw some cleaning detergent on it, let it sit for a little bit, and hosed the whole thing off. Happy to announce that I didn't have anything really break on it. I do have this fracture down the body. Again, it was about 35-40 degrees, windy, cold over at RC Madness, and we really sent this thing off the jumps. I ran 3 of these giant 7600 milliamp hour batteries through it, and yeah, I just couldn't stop driving this thing on the track. It was a ton of fun. We bashed it, we rolled it, had water lines up to about here at a couple points in those puddles, but yeah, nothing broke. On the back here, these plastic molded parts are doing their job. There is a little bit of cracking going on both sides, but we definitely took some pretty hard crashes with this thing. Again, I sprayed down the entire inside with cleaning detergent, along with hosing it down with water, and then I sprayed the entire thing with WD-40, and it looks pretty good. So the only thing I'm really going to do to modify this is remount these holes probably a couple millimeters, just so the body goes in and out easier. That's a big thing in case you have a fire or something, you need to turn the car off quickly and get the batteries out. You really want easy access to that. You can't turn the car on and off with the body on due to that mud flap brace on the inside of the body, so just something to note there. But I can't say it enough, if you're on the fence about getting the Arrma Mojave 4S and you don't have the 6S or the 3S Senton, definitely pick one of these up. And if you're like me and you have both, I don't think you're going to be disappointed with this one. Maybe sell the Mojave 6S and keep this thing, but this is one of my new favorite bashers for sure. As always, thanks again for watching, and we'll see you in the next one.